Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the continuation of the International Tournament, where we have a lot of the foreign contingent of the KOC2 world in a two-block round robin to decide who is the fairest foreigner of them all. And I am not alone to figure out that theory, because with me at the table is the following. Alright, go.
Hey, I'm Pure Power, Quernst, all that stuff, you know me.
Yo, it is I, Zector98, Deathmatch Cowboy. You know the shtick, same shit, different day, next.
Yeah, and he was with us for a few minutes and it vanished. Jay is also with us as well, and hopefully more people will be coming in as we're doing this. But right now, we are going back to the land of A-block action, as right now it is too early to call who is going to be winning this tournament. But we're going to be starting things off with Dr. Wagner Jr. taking on George Hines.
Alright. Oh, you forgot to introduce yourself, Jay. Oh, he's AFK at the moment, I think.
Yeah, he's AFK.
So yeah,
Right.
George Hines, a man that's done stuff, versus... and much more.
Stone Cold Steve Hines, man. Friggin', Hines may have lost to Tom Howard, but he actually nearly beat Tom Howard.
By the way, Jay's here with us. Jay. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, I'm multitasking. I didn't want my background noise like in the stream.
Oh, it's Dr. Wagner Jr. from Mexico versus George Hines from... Where is George Hines from?
Well,
Duckenheim.
United States. Remember, he was formerly the Eagle?
Okay, so it says here that Gregory Hines... Oh, wait, wrong person. You know what? No, I'm going to pretend this is George Hines now. Apparently, this guy coming out to the ring is considered a great dancer. Had his own show, and was even a side character in places such as Will and Grace, and was also...
No,
oh my gosh.
I'm going to have to stop you, because you're being very... you're giving false information here.
I typed in George Hines and it gave me someone named Gregory Hines instead.
Okay,
oh my
George
goodness.
Hines, aka Jackie Fulton, was the
Oh my
Eagle,
gosh, he's from...
aka
Eagle.
The Eagle in 1992 to 94. Remember, he was tag partners with the Patriot.
Oh my gosh, and I was thinking he was from Ohio, and he actually is from Ohio. My gosh, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, he started in 87. He was with Smoky Mountain in 92. And he had 2 runs with All Japan. He was the Eagle in 92 to 94. When the Patriot left for WCW, Hines was teaming with the Falcon.
Alright, if I recall, the Falcon is a man of... I don't know, a guy that's a Falcon.
Steve Armstrong.
Well, that explains it. Nobody knows who that is.
He's the son of Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Well, he has numerous sons. He's like Genghis Khan.
No, it's pretty much Scott, Brad, and Brian. And then his last run with All Japan was from 99 to 2005.
Huh.
Okay.
His last match was with him teaming with Mike Barton and Jim Steele to take on Jamal, Chuck Palumbo, and Rodney Mack at the Giant Baba Farewell Supercard.
I don't know, but that just sounds like such a Sunday night heat match.
In the best way possible.
Oh yeah, like
He also had a
Jamal
brief stint
especially,
in
but Rodney
IWH
Mack,
Japan.
that's
Oh yes, the man that always skipped leg there.
And meanwhile, Dr. Wagner Jr., big Mexican lucha legend.
This man.
Now, Jay, what was your favorite Dr. Wagner Jr. moment?
Damn. Honestly, it wasn't even a moment, more so a match. I believe it was New Japan. It was like a 6-man tag. I believe it was him, Benoit, possibly El Samurai. And I think they were against Chris Jericho, Koji Kanemoto, and somebody else. Brain is goofing right now, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Mine would have to be when he showed up at one of the Triple Manias earlier this year and beat the piss out of Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a simple man. You see Jeff Jarrett lose, you pop.
Hey.
I see that con man getting beat to hell, I pop like hell.
That makes him very happy.
As a rule, I generally dislike con men.
Oh, he's announcing he's going to kill him.
Oh, wow.
That was almost it right there.
Oh, he's got a big leg, though. A big boot. And then a leg drop.
He drops the big boot, drops the big leg. Oh, forget about it. Oh, wait. He's gonna be a spot monkey. Whee!
Oh, God. I don't know if he hit it or did it.
No, he did hit.
Well, Wagner sold, so it has to have hit.
Stone Cold Steve Hines.
Yeah, like those wrestling spots when you see the wrestler misses all the way and yet the other guy still sells it. Yeah, that means it hits.
You're living inside you.
I'm sure it looks good from some angle.
That's the bottom line, because George Hines said so.
There's like 2 things in the world. One of them is me, the other thing is your ass, and I kick ass.
And
I also
United
headbutt.
States of America.
Oh, hell yeah. Shoulder breaker.
Rocky Maivia shoulder breaker. Okay, he's just caging Muto now.
Oh, wow. It's funny you say that. He did join a 6-man tag tournament with Muto and Kaz Hayashi. They won it.
Oh, my goodness.
The finals, they all dressed the same. Like, Kaz Hayashi even shaved his head.
Wow.
Oh, no.
In fact, their costumes from the tournament finals are in this game. But either way, let's see what the crowd thought. Why, yes, that is a very accurate number. I thought it was decent.
Alright, so up next, Tom Howard versus D'Lo Brown.
Hey.
Ah, yes. Gotta be messing with the real deal now.
You know D'Lo Brown made it when he made it to the second Wrestle Kingdom show. He did.
Oh, I don't doubt you.
That was pretty much his look, ma, top of the world moment.
Well, yeah, it was ROD versus I think GBH. It was like the Outlaws battle.
Alright, let's take a look at that match.
There goes my boy.
Oh, yes, everyone likes D'Lo Brown. Wait a second.
What?
I'm looking through Wrestle Kingdom 2's card. D'Lo Brown isn't on it.
He's not.
Unless he's on the first one.
No, yeah, because it says Wrestle Kingdom 2007.
Yeah, that's Wrestle Kingdom 1, not 2.
You sure?
Yeah, him, Tomko, and Bull Buchanan fought Togi Makabe Toriano and Tomohiro Ishii in a 6-man tag. Yeah, they're in the first Wrestle Kingdom show.
Yeah, because I thought the first Wrestle Kingdom show was... No, because remember the first game came out in 2005 and they made that with the event?
Yeah, but unfortunately, the 2006 show was called Tokan's Shido Chapter 1, with the main event unfortunately being Brock Lesnar in Japan.
Do you want to know D'Lo Brown's last All Japan appearance?
Let's take a look.
Actually, I'm on Cage Match right now. In 2013...
I'm one step ahead of you.
Look at his last match in the Real World Tag League. Shigehiro Irie and Omori defeat the Dark Kingdom, Kenzo and D'Lo Brown by disqualification.
Wait, Kenzo Suzuki? That Kenzo?
It's just Kenzo. I don't know if that's also Kenzo Suzuki.
Yeah, that's Kenzo Suzuki. He went by Kenzo for a bit. That oh my gosh, your last ever match is with Kenzo Suzuki in a promotion. Is that a good match?
He did face Go Shiozaki in 2013. Yeah, he had a feud with Miyahara and Go Shiozaki. Yeah, that's mainly who he was feuding with the most.
I still remember Kenzo coming out to Tokyo Drift. Good times.
Ding, 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 ding.
He was also teaming with somebody named Bambi Killer.
What?
He was trying. I never thought I'd see this, but the Disney movie making a reference in Japan's wrestling scene. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, he also did Pro Wrestling Noah in 08 and 09. And from 07 to 09.
Mm-hmm.
Ring the bell, do the violence.
A side note, Bull Buchanan's kid is in NXT at the moment. Pretty good.
That's good. I what's his name?
I believe he goes by Brooks Jensen, I believe.
Would you like to know D'Lo Brown's last Noah match in 09?
Oh, I bet it was him and Bull Buchanan versus let's see, from that time frame, it's probably gonna be like Bison Smith and
No.
Hitoshi
His
Sayed.
last
Okay.
match was him and Buchanan taking on Akira Taue and Masawa Inoue.
Okay, so I was halfway there. I got his tag team partner right.
Believe it or not, they were in the lead in that tournament with 7 points.
Wait.
Oh, I can believe that. They were former tag team champions in Noah. But like Inoue and Taue is such a weird tag team.
Yeah, Bison Smith was teaming with Akitoshi Saito.
Yeah, they were the longest reigning tag team champions in Noah.
Why do you put Inoue and Taue together? That's so dumb. That makes no sense.
Well, I mean, in All Japan 90s, they were part of that stable Holy Demon Army. Basically, anytime Taue and Kawada were in a 6-man tag, they always had Inoue there in case they were to lose. Inoue would eat the pins.
Yep.
Here's a weird match for D'Lo Brown. Abdullah the Butcher, Keiji Muto, and Sam Greco defeat D'Lo Brown, Jamal, and Taka.
Wow.
That's a match.
In a best 2 out of 3 falls, Buchanan, D'Lo Brown, Gigantes, Jamal, and Taka defeat Arashi, Kazayashi, Keiji Muto, Kojima, and Kawada.
What the?
They won.
What? Chop on his head, make him dead.
Meanwhile, Tom Howard, the only fun facts we can tell you about him are, one, he... can I finish my sentence without being interrupted, Zach?
Sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You have a shit-eating grin right now. Great that you just got a little pin on my balloon of ego and ruined my day.
And finish your thought.
Either way, the whole... Yes, he trained John Cena. The other one is he was in numerous dark matches on WWE and trying to like tryouts. Like I think one of them got featured on Beyond the Mat documentary. It's either that or it was Michael Modest or Christopher Daniels, one of those three. So he was very indie, but he never really got far.
Yeah.
Was Tom Howard ever actually in the Green Berets?
Maybe. I mean, if he has the name Green Beret, I mean, there's that whole Stolen Valor thing.
You can look it up. Let's see, Tom Howard.
Tom Howard is a Will and Grace actor. No, that's the other guy. Oh, there's a lot of Tom Howards in real life.
Yeah.
Okay, so the actual Tom Howard that we're looking for, right? He was, well, I don't know if he was Green Beret. He was an instructor and trainer.
Oh my gosh. When he was in Mexico, he went under the name KGB.
Yeah, let's see. He fought for a lot of promotions. He fought for IGF, Hustle, AAA, UPW, which led him to 0-1. He was a K1 fighter.
On the chair. He powerbombed D'Lo on the chair twice.
Yeah. Didn't have a long career though. Oh wait.
Hey, slow down.
No.
Not enough though.
Powerbomb.
And D'Lo with the winnow.
He couldn't do it.
Now Tom Howard is gonna cry in the backstage tonight.
He's done with him.
See what I mean? He's gonna be crying definitely. D'Lo's gonna make sure of it.
Now D'Lo Brown is upset because he lost to Mike Barton. Like last show.
Oh yeah. I mean, if I lost a Bart gun, I would be upset too. It's like Billy Gunn. Okay, wow.
94%.
According to the crowd, that is one of the greatest matches to ever happen.
Fight of the century. All right, up next.
Yes.
Is Scorpio versus Donovan Morgan.
Donovan Morgan, aka Crowbar.
That is not Crowbar.
My bad.
My gosh, imagine if a man named Crowbar comes out to wrestle, but he just literally looks like Gordon Freeman.
If you imagine.
I think we would all like that.
Wow.
It'd definitely be good for, like, say, a Halloween-themed show or the Spring Break episodes where they do a lot of comedy. Yeah, there's a... He's got an angry face emoji on his trunks.
This is where he's like actually in the game.
That's how he is, his template in the game.
Yeah, well, he was in the first game, him and Mike Modest.
Yeah, and their costumes are available, and I edited to what their costumes were in the first game.
Yeah, because they were in Noah still at this time.
Yay!
Yeah, there he is. Cold Scorpio.
Yep, Scorpio
No,
was
which
still with
promotion did 2 Colt Scorpio the best in North America? WCW, ECW, or WWF?
I'll say ECW. Yeah, I'll say ECW easily.
All right.
He had I feel he might have the most success in ECW.
I see. The ECW TV title is more prestigious than winning a tag team title with Buff Bagwell.
I would say he had the most characterized in ECW as well.
Well, I mean, everyone had the most characterization in ECW.
I say it right.
Even Lance Storm. I mean, his best promos ever featured the phrase Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Always that space.
Because you gotta remember, Jay, that Donovan Morgan and Mike Modest were still with ROH around this time.
Bro, I thought it was Kenny Chaos.
Oh, his internet broke at the worst time, in the middle of a sentence. Oh, dang, I hate when that happens. Welcome back!
He's back. But Donovan Morgan and Mike Modest were still with Ring of Honor around this time.
Okay, so I got shot by Discord, but yeah, I thought it was Kenny Chaos at first.
Yeah, man, Kenny Chaos, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yep.
You know, I'm surprised that some of the XPW guys that actually were good didn't get snatched up.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, it's like that sometimes.
There were some good guys, wrestlers in XPW.
Life comes at you fast. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yo, Donovan Morgan, take the clothesline.
Yeah, Donovan Morgan, if I recall, he had numerous tryouts in the WWF and WCW, but didn't make it in the end.
Yeah, there was just so many spots for like, legit.
I'm sorry, Donovan Morgan. We gotta put the Shane twins in. We gotta put in the dicks.
Oh yeah. The Shane twins as a Gemini.
How long did they last a year? Like what, 2 weeks?
We gotta put in the Highlanders.
I actually didn't mind though. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
100.
This homeboy got done dirty.
Unfortunately, Donovan Morgan retired in '06.
Jesus.
Hey,
Would you
the
believe me when I told you that
Highlanders-
he was Mr. Wrestling 3?
Oh yeah, I already know.
Who were the Highlanders, and were they dressed like actual, Highlanders, or was it Highlander like the movie?
No, they just looked like stereotypical Scotsmen.
It's pretty much it.
If you're
I
wondering-
remember the first one, Robbie. He went to a TNA show to say hi to friends backstage, and they offered him a seat up on the front. And while he's watching it, the TNA camera crew decided to go straight up to him, and he's doing his best to hide his face. And then it showed like his actual shoot name and say
God.
WWE wrestler. I remember seeing that live, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? And then immediately afterwards was put in the doghouse, and like him and his partner were just basically jobbers for the rest of their tenure. Like, oh man, that was so embarrassing.
Yo, you're not going to believe what Donovan Morgan and Michael Modest's team name was in TNA.
How bad could it be?
Very bad.
Oh, come on. It can't...
Their team name was La Migra.
Okay, that's better than I thought it would actually be.
It's better
I
than
thought
the
it would be
Johnsons.
like... I thought they were going to be like the Johnsons or something, that tag team. Which I think was actually the Shane twins, if you think about it.
I'm pretty sure it
Their tag team
was.
La Migra, and they had a match with the LAX.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Never mind.
They
Even in
had two
video
matches
games,
in
super
TNA
players
at
can't
that
finish
time.
them yet.
They only had 2 TNA matches back then.
Yeah. It always confused me how they never picked up Tuco and Scorpio though.
Jeff Jarrett's like, I don't like that ECW. I'll pick up all the good people from ECW. That Tuco and Scorpio ain't gonna get no title from me.
I just thought
And
Jeff
Scorpio wins to the shock of no one.
I just thought Jeff Jarrett was a racist.
No, because he did lose to RK.
I just love how casually he said it.
No, Zach, because he did put over Ron the Truth. He did lose to Ron the Truth Killings
Multiple times.
multiple times.
He literally put over
He
every
did win the title.
black man except Monty Brown.
Yeah, like, why didn't he do that with Monty Brown? That was like seriously. Like Sting. It's like Sting didn't need to go over. He's already freaking established. Like, you don't even have to watch wrestling and you know who Sting was. Unless you're one of those weirdos that likes listening to the rock band The Police.
Okay, now I feel attacked.
No, seriously. Have you ever listened to The Police music? Like, every breath you take. It's literally a song about stalking.
Yeah.
And also,
Sting is my boy.
Message in a Bottle is just not good. Like, I'm going to be controversial. The Police were not a good rock band.
You know
It
who
can
be
be
more controversial than my take?
Buchanan taking on Big John Tenta.
Oh my god. Bull Buchanan. This could be actually a 1998 Shotgun Saturday Night match because he had John Tenta dressed up as Golga. And then he had Bull Buchanan as the Truth Commission. I think he was Sniper or Recon, one of the two.
Yo, Bull Buchanan, a very mysterious figure in the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, one day he was a South African. The other day he was Big Boss Man's best friend. And who could forget? I just like how let the bodies hit the floor for a guy whose name was Earthquake. But the one part that really got me is then he became some anti PG-13 Mormon or whatever the right to censor were supposed to be. I think them being Mormons is funnier.
They're pretty much like FCC meets ROTC.
I just call them annoying white people, and I say that as a white guy.
So they're
looks at the good father.
Yo, I am mad that Donovan Morgan
he lost. The moment he got rid of rolling up a fatty for the pimp daddy and saying pimping was easy, that's when you know something was up.
Yo, how the hell does Donovan Morgan's last Noah match in 2003 was to Haruka Egan?
He lost?
No, what?
Okay, good. I guess that was just a quick
match,
little win to do something.
Now, a notable match was Juventud Guerrera and Ricky Marvin versus Donovan Morgan and Michael Modest. 20-minute draw.
Wow, I'm sorry, but that sounds like the England versus USA World Cup match. Just a waste of time.
Well,
if you can't get a winner, then you have wasted my time.
All right, how about Sugiura and Kanemaru versus Morgan and Modest?
That sounds better. Far better. It's like that time frame, Sugiura and Kanemaru were great. But again, Sugiura is still great. Kanemaru is the. What day is it? Is it a big match? I'll think about caring.
Hey, he's at the point
definitely
where he earned that right.
Yeah, I know, but like for big fans of Kanemaru, you kind of hope he would not phone it in so much. It's like he only gives his all like once every other month.
Oh, he was giving it his all at the crossover.
I wonder why.
Because he got to teach Natsu how to do the whiskey. How to do the whiskey mist. Which she actually used in today's showcase show.
Alright, well, either way, we have Bull Buchanan, Earthquake. Who does everyone got?
I got Bull.
I got Earthquake. Because we don't see Earthquake on our shows a lot.
Yeah.
Bro, I got Loki Buchanan.
Yeah, well, a lot of us we don't really do a lot of we don't really do a lot of Mudo sports entertainment shows on shows.
Yeah, maybe we should start doing them more. I mean, who could see the great main events we could have? Ricky Choshu versus Earthquake.
No.
Get Matt Jafari and Earthquake as a tag team. The new natural disasters.
Well, we would have to get Mal to actually book an All Japan card.
Yeah, we could try that out in the future.
But instead of Earthquake and Aftershock, Earthquake and Typhoon, it would be Earthquake and Aftershock.
You could also say Earthquake and Obesity.
Oh, Lord.
That should be a name of a wrestler, Obesity.
I think around this point in time, I remember he was, I think, with MLW, right?
Of course.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bury your boy Matt Jafari like that.
It's okay, you can bury him as much as you want, because in the end, he's still going over. I mean, he slaps his gut around like a bongo drum so many times in his matches, and all his offense is based around that gut of his. You can make fun of him. He's a comedy wrestler.
Hey, here's a fun fact for you.
What's that?
John Tenta had 23 matches in All Japan in 2003. He ended his career in All Japan.
Yeah, I know. And yet, despite...
Pretty sure, my fault, go ahead.
Like, he ended... despite that, he's still in the game because he was so over, darn it.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall, one of those All Japan shows, he actually did a drop kick. Crowd went nuts because they never saw a guy that size try something that, breaking the laws of physics.
Would you like to know his last match?
I have a feeling it's going to be some random six-man tag with like Just Incredible or something.
No. George Hines, John Tenta, and Robbie Brookside versus Hase, Masayuki Kodo, and Okumu.
Oh wow, that's more different than I thought it would be. I must be thinking of the Wall's last ever match had Just Incredible in it. What? Just a little clothesline, not even like a major one.
He's not done yet, apparently.
They did the WWE finish.
Just out of nowhere. If it's a finish out of nowhere, that's more like WCW. Because there were matches that ended from just so many roll-ups. The crowd hated that the most.
Yep.
So that's the least liked match. What are you thinking?
It was.
Curryman and Juventud, I think, is next.
Hey.
Hold on a second. What's next is Taio Kea versus Juventud Guerrera.
Nice. That's to be Juventud either way.
So either way, I wonder what's going to happen in the backstage after this Juventud match. How many...
Cocaine.
Oh, that too, but how many police women are going to be assaulted by Juventud?
The juiciest one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you heard about that story, Zach?
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. I think he's still banned in Australia. I know he definitely was never allowed in WCW again after that. If I recall, that happened like, what was it, 99, early 2000?
Yeah.
Alright, here comes Taio Kea.
Oh, I thought that was just Bull Buchanan in a vest for a second.
Too funny.
You know I like to joke around once in a while. Oh my gosh, he's coming out to the cover of Smack My Bitch Up. I was just talking about the policewoman harassment thing, and now we got this.
Well, here he comes. Here comes Hoovy. Hoovy!
Why is he wearing the Confederate flag?
I was about to say Union Jack, but oh well.
No, if it was blue and then red, that's Union Jack. But red with blue, that's...
Hoovie's trying to say the Mexican South is going to rise again.
That's right. The Mayans going to take over. I'm going to tell you what. Cheech and Leach is going to be the new Charlottesville motherfucker.
We're taking out.
Oh my gosh.
We're taking over Noah North.
Noah North.
He's got he's got his own Robert E. Lee. He calls it the Santa Ana, and he honks the horn instead of the Dixieland. It's La Cucaracha.
Robert E. Alamo.
He's literally yelling like, "Fuck you, Sugiura."
He makes his own moonshine out of tequila. How many other redneck stereotypes can we think of for Hoovy? We already got the wife beater thing already because of the policewoman.
Go back to Treasure Island.
The casino? The casino or the movie or book? I don't know.
The casino. He's like, go back to Treasure
okay.
Island. Ah, screw you. It's one of my favorite lines in Dodgeball. The guy just throws a drink in the fire and just says, go back to Treasure Island. Ah, screw you.
Gosh, that's silly.
Some asshole throws his drink at the poor guy.
I mean, it is Las Vegas. I mean, have you seen the things they do in that city?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
Pretty tame, like over there. Ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, especially considering some of the surrounding cities out there. Like, we all seen that documentary, Reno 911.
Yo, you wanna know something? I guarantee that when Taio Kea finally became a heavyweight, he was happy he no longer had the job to do a lot of jobs, and now he gets to bury the juniors.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he was probably starving himself a lot because he was already a big guy. Especially considering what the juniors looked like at the time in All Japan.
Wasn't Baba force feeding this man steak?
Oh, that's right. He was trying to bulk him up by going to a very, very fancy steakhouse and forcing him to eat 10 steaks at once.
Rivera?
Probably Rivera.
This man's like imagine he put a bib on, a little baby bib on She-Gun.
Go on, do it, says Baba.
Like, come on, here comes the Baba train.
True. Don't you want to be big and bulky like me? And they just look at his old man bod.
He's like, no, this thing. He's like, don't make me give you a Baba chop.
No.
The Baba chop is the spanking.
no, no, JM. Instead of here comes the Baba train, it's here comes the Baba cop.
I misheard that first.
Baba Cop. Because there is this animated movie for
Baba. That's extremely based. There's an animation for Giant Baba J, and it's extremely based for Baba.
I am extremely relieved that it's an anime.
It's when people saw the Metal Gear Rising game and they see the lines saying about him talking about this guy saying, how's an honest warmonger is supposed to make money in this era? They show all the warmongers from all the past Fire Emblem games, they literally just say, so based.
Yeah, that was a crazy animated movie. Unfortunately, no proper subtitles yet, but you can figure out what's going on in it very easily. Yeah, it looks like Taiyokea has saved America and Mexico at the same time today. He's now being called the cool guy. You now get a free spring break of your choosing.
Right,
Boca Raton or Cancun.
He is now Mr. H2O.
Final match of A block as Mike Barney takes on Curry Man.
Oh my gosh. He's hot. He's spicy. He's knocked out.
The man with the golden left versus the spicy one.
Better get knocked out hot.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then we're gonna have some real fun stuff in the D block.
Yeah. You ever tried that one Korean noodle? It's like the red and black pack. It's like the 200, like double X ultra hot or whatever.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
That's basically Curry Man.
And there's Curry Man doing his curry dance. Because that's what you do. That's the motion white people do when they eat a spicy tikka masala there.
I've never had curry, either Indian curry or Japanese kare.
What about Thai?
Nope.
Oh my.
I've never had curry in any form.
Well, I guess we got a road trip to do. Who wants to go over to Delaware tonight?
Here comes the man who I feel is going to win this block, this A block. Mike Barton.
The man. He's not. Oh yeah, he is wearing his glove.
Champions Carnival finalist.
Yes, I hear his #1 fan, Bombastic Bob Holly, or was it Bodacious Bob Holly?
Might have been Sparkwood.
Because if I remember, it's like, Bombastic Bob. It's watching this match intently on that TV of his. If I recall, there's a meme of Hardcore Holly watching a TV in a backstage.
What happened to Smoking Guns?
And also one half of the new Midnight Express.
A slightly underrated team, I ain't gonna lie.
The man with the golden left makes him sound like such a Hajime no Ippo fighter. I know I said that before, but it's still true.
I guarantee he was gonna
Who is that yelling?
He was gonna get his revenge on Butterbean when his go with the golden left. But no fight promoter would give him the time to train to prepare for it.
Yeah, these fans are definitely excited.
Yeah, they're really into it.
Let's take a look back at some of the replays from that.
Cheering crowds, you love to hear it.
We're gonna show the power of the golden left.
Feel the power.
By the way, Jay, is that Birdie from Street Fighter but black? I'm trying to figure out what your PFP is.
Nah, also Brady's always been black, but it's Duck Kane from KOL.
It looks like something from like a box art cover for what was one of those Final Fight or something?
Fatal Fury.
Okay.
That's where he's from, yeah, originally. Hoping to see him in KOF 15. Fingers crossed.
Wait, who are you hoping for in KOF 15?
Oh, Duck King.
Oh, good luck. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
We get Shingo.
Season 2 drops in January.
Shingo first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to get Shingo first. He has to go first.
Yeah, he's the next character dropping, right up in January.
Yep. I hope this is the flame one. I hope this is the Shingo that learns the flames like in the manga.
I can see that happening. I can see that happening.
Yeah, because that manga where he goes into the past, that's canon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so far, Curry Man showing Mike Martin what's up right now.
Yeah, I guess Christopher Daniels really wanted to one-up it today.
Look, man, he's trying to impress the New Japan bookers.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only bookers watching this match right now are TNA bookers.
Curry Man's like, you don't just eat the noodles, you gotta drink the broth too.
He's
well,
like,
of course.
Man, he's like, look, man, I want a shot at the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. Fuck the X Division belt. It will be devalued.
No, I definitely know you're lying.
It will be devalued in 4 years.
In 4 years, it'd be 2008. It still had value in 2008.
It will be devalued.
He never didn't have value, to be honest. Except for that period where Hogan was running.
5 to 6 years. It will be.
Yeah, that was like 2010, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, when Hogan got hold of the X Division, I would say that was definitely 2012. When they put that goofy ass weight limit on it.
Yeah, it's about no limits. That was part of the whole appeal. It's basically the spot monkey, that type of stuff belt. But they found a way to make it just non-stop action, really.
Yeah.
It's like, rest holds, what are those?
X Division was I love doing suicidal dive spots. Let's make a division that's just that.
Yeah, now you mention that, you just reminded me of that one comment Joey Styles made about a certain suicide dive.
Oh no.
Let's see if anyone remembers. Zach, do you know what I'm referencing?
I feel like I know what you're referencing. It's not coming to my brain though.
Okay, here's a hint. Mike Awesome.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
poorly aged moments in WWE commentary, or just wrestling commentary in general. Yeah, he won with a left hook. And with this, Curry Man must go home to TNA.
He gave the tough enough left hook.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna go join El Generico and Tijuana, bro.
Wrestle for the orphans.
Oh, that's both accurate and hilarious.
Yeah, let's see what the crowd thought of that left hook. JM. Look at that.
See?
They hated it.
Yikes.
Yeah,
They
want
wanted a
they
good
want-
left
they
hook. They just got an adequate left hook.
Say get a better punch.
All right, here we go. B block time, and we're gonna be starting things
One
off with
bison.
Van Sack Acid, who somebody in my Discord is a big fan of Van Sack Acid. Taking on, of course, this is your promotions moment. It's Van Sack Acid versus C.W. Anderson.
We got an ECW alumni versus a guy who I really know nothing about, really.
Versus one of, if not the only Thai professional wrestler I've ever heard of.
Well, he's probably a more Thai American, if I recall. Oh, Jay, what you got there?
Galaxy is playing.
Oh,
Are you going to share with the rest of the class?
cooking. Getting ready to start cooking at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And here comes C.W. Anderson.
Is it going to be a good
Seaver.
meal, or is it going to be?
About
Got to be a
some
great
fried
meal. Exactly, it better be great.
rice. Yeah.
Who's a
Just
sleeper
don't
in this
do
block.
like with that one cooking. I can't remember Kay's cooking or whatever it was. That English lady when she was cooking.
Alright, so of course, I gotta tell you this. So,
Oh no.
C.W. Anderson actually beat Matt Jafari.
That's quite an upset.
So that was one of the major upsets in B Block.
Indeed, friend.
And here comes Vansack Acid, just happy to be here. Speaking of that face. Great timing from the game.
Yeah, Matt Jafari is going to have his hands full later in the show because he has to take on Loki.
Oh, no, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting is a word for it match.
Loki is definitely somebody in my hot takes list.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Low-Key actually beat Bison Smith.
I can believe it. Probably beat him by force.
Match starts, just shoot, knocks him out with that spinning kick. Yeah, with Kay's cooking, one video of hers for fried rice, she literally fried the rice. She didn't even, boil or steam it to, fill it with water. So you just have fried rice kernels.
I hate what I'm hearing right now.
I know, it's awful. Basically, anytime the British talk about food, just remember, they don't make good cuisine. And they complain about, these Americans with their hamburgers. Let's post a Kay's cooking video. You win by default.
Nah, I think even people over in England know she's a shit cook.
Oh, yeah, I think she was put on television shows a couple times.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
guys,
God,
check it
no.
out. So, word on the street is that, this is rumor, so take this with a grain of salt, that AEW is no longer interested in buying out Punk's contract? You think maybe they worked something out?
Maybe.
Anything's possible.
I mean, this is the world of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Weird things happen all the time. I mean, Goldberg was given a world title reign far beyond his prime.
That's
But you want to know something really hilarious? In a started match in 2017, Kyrie was against Tony Storm, right? And you want to know what her strategy was the whole match?
What?
Literally hitting Tony Storm's ass, working her ass.
Yep.
I was thinking it was going to be involving the Punk for some reason. I can't believe it. Actually, yes, I can.
Tony has a nice ass. What can I say?
Pervert Zach alert, take a shot.
No, I just thought
Every single one of you need to find Jesus or Allah or
Storm,
something.
in a reverse tree of woe, and she's knife edge chopping the shit out of her. Zach, I'm listening to no mic chat.
Oh god. Oh god, let's have a look.
Alright, for Kay's cooking, I'm going to... actually, no, I'm not going to show any Kay's cooking.
I was like, what if we didn't? Yeah.
I'm mad that Jug literally saw the pizza thing and then he vanished. He's like, he's like Peppo fat.
Oh. Yeah, that sweet potato crust pizza is disgusting.
I don't know how I feel about that at all.
Chris,
mushroom and
like
cheese.
Chris, you have anything like that in your job?
Some people, there's this one Indian guy for the longest time made the weirdest order. He wanted, our supreme pizza.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing on it except for the olives. So it's basically breadsticks with olives on top.
What the fuck?
Why can't he just get a slice of olive pizza?
Why didn't he just get some breadsticks and go buy some
Because
olives?
he didn't want cheese or sauce on it. He just wanted the bread and the olives. But he always ordered it as he wants the supreme, but everything is off of it except the olives. So in the end, he still paid extra, and we were trying to tell him, he's like, no, I want it this way. And he still paid a lot. And then there's always people that order
I wonder if
pineapple, chicken, and green olives, which just only one of those makes a good pizza.
Yeah.
The other two are terrible.
Any one of your coworkers all right, thank you for giving me all that money, you dumb fuck.
I know, but still, I kind of feel like I'm exploiting an idiot or something.
Oh, wait. Van Sack with a
Ooh,
moonsault.
moonsault. One count. That move doesn't work for me, brother.
He's like, oh my god, is that the...
Show off the triangle and then win, of course.
Man just did a hit.
And they did a super kicked him in the back of the shoulder. Just because.
My man did a hip toss, paid and won. That was the finish.
That was a terrible finish. I hated it. Let's see what the crowd thought. I swear, if it gets over... What the heck?
Yo.
Apparently C.W. Anderson doing a triangle makes everyone go nuts.
Yep.
Just stay in that pose, you might get 100 after a couple minutes.
This man's like, this is Billy Corgan's NWA.
My gosh, I wouldn't be surprised if C.W. Anderson did an NWA show.
Way to go, Quest.
To be honest,
I want some breadsticks now, damn it.
I mean,
yeah,
him
but
and
you
MJ
don't want to
pretty
put
much
olives on it.
Alright, up next.
Oh.
You know I've never had olive in my life.
You're not
Oh,
missing
God.
out on much unless it's olive oil.
Oh god, King Adamo versus the Gladiator.
Let's see if Adamo will treat us with doing the worm, because he can do the worm in this game.
Well,
It's very rare, but my gosh, I want to see it happen live.
If olives
does
are
Adamo
salty,
have
I
it as a
might
Powerball
like them
move?
because I love salt.
They are salty. If you want a really salty olive, Kalamata from Greece.
Of course, does King Adamo have the worm as a Powerball move or no?
Yes. I've seen it happen once before, but I wasn't recording when it happened, and I felt
you're
so
pretty bad
silly
about that.
not recording it. Because, like, it's so silly to see you want to record it. Like, those weird moments in video games.
Yeah, well, I don't know if
Always,
he's gonna
man.
pull it off against Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome's like, that. I'm not gonna let you do that shit.
My gosh, Mike Awesome, you will earn your name of awesome if you let it happen. Alright, meanwhile, let's take a look at some football games here for you, Zach. Argentina-Mexico still tied entering the second half.
Yep.
New Mexico State is winning by 42 points. What the heck happened? That's a team that shouldn't even exist.
Who are they beating?
Liberty, who's like bowl-bound this year. Like, yeah, Liberty has 8 wins this year, and they're losing by a lot. They beat Arkansas, for crying out loud. Now they're losing to New Mexico State.
I say.
Liberty must have not cared and sent out like the backups. Let's see what else we got. West Virginia, Oklahoma State. That's a close game. Michigan's leading Ohio State in a big game at the moment. That's number 2 and number 3 in the nation. Now let's see what Gladiator does for his taunt. Yep. Just put your arms up in the air. Oh, South Carolina Clemson is a 1-point difference game. So those are the big games there for you, Zach. Yep, come on, do it. I like that they added that whole thing in there for him, because he did that a lot. I remember like that one he had with Kazuhiko Ogasawara in July 03. Funny match. It was like 5 minutes long, but it was funny. Alright, so I think we all know that the Gladiator is going to win. But it's down to, will we see the worm? And if it happens... Oh man, that'd be great.
Just a matter of how long is the match gonna last.
No lie, man. People have been wanting CPU versus CPU in the FIFA games for years.
One of the only ones to have it was FIFA World Cup South Africa.
Yeah, but I mean,
CPU versus
Qatar
CPU,
was like
what, in the,
basically guaranteed. Like, they're guaranteed to not even make it past their group, especially considering they got two good teams in that group, Senegal and Netherlands.
No, I'm one of the only FIFA games that have CPU versus CPU. FIFA World Cup South Africa.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how Qatar's basically not going further, like how South Africa did in the World Cup in 2010.
Yeah.
Man, I am,
They're not even making it out of their group stage.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, it was guaranteed. I mean, I know the next World Cup in 2026, that's going to be 3 countries. Canada, United States, and Mexico. Oh, man. Well, I guess we're not going to see the worm today.
Mike Austin's like, no fun allowed.
Yeah. Mike Awesome, or like Mike Awful.
Oh yeah, of course, I actually found an answer to this question. Do you want to know the last FIFA game that allowed you to do CPU versus CPU in season and tournaments?
What was that one?
FIFA 2008.
Wow, a long time ago.
Zach, can you believe that?
No, I cannot.
Hold on, let me update the bracket real quick. But the next match is going to be... Hold on, let me update this. Gladiator gets 2 points. Matt Jafari versus Low Key.
Matt Giraffe Rig.
Of course, his favorite wrestler in the whole world. That he wants to put the
Bet your ass.
title on.
I mean, look at that. How could you not? A big fat guy comes out to Imperial March. How does that not win you over?
Maybe if he had a longer reign. A longer, run. I guess could Matt Jafari be one of the what-ifs in Puro?
He started way too late. The bigger what if would be if, like, the WCW power plant actually kept him.
I'm surprised they didn't.
Because he was offered. Like, imagine if he actually stayed and became the WCW Kurt Angle.
And they could have, like, if he wasn't progressing well, they could have just had him in the undercards.
Yeah. Like, another wrestler that was in the power plant but was a what if was Bob Sapp.
Yeah, like imagine, if he was in ECW, Paul Heyman would have hit his weaknesses.
Oh yeah, they pretty much would have made him like a goofier 911. Like, instead of just running around and choke slamming everyone, he just runs around and just belly flops them. Or he would have been like Zali Graziano for the FBI. Even though he's Iranian. The FBI, full-blooded Iranian.
Yeah, here's like, remember his retirement match? Do you think he was too hurt to do anything in the match? And that's why they did what they did?
I can believe that. Because I was like, that has got to be one of the worst retirement matches that one could ever have. You do nothing.
I'm like, was he that out of shape back then?
I mean, look at him. Was he ever in shape?
Well, I mean, at least in the 0-1 matches we saw, he could run the ropes. He was mobile.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that he was just... I guess his body was breaking down as the tours were going on. I still know, like, I have to show you that one 2003 Sumo Hall show. He's in a fatal 4-way elimination match, battle royal, with 3 other big guys. It was supposed to be, like, the big boy. And then at the end, an incredibly black obese man with a mask comes in and attacks him. And it's just so goofy. It's like... It's like he was whiter than Jafari. Black, it was just like, what the heck is this?
Was it Kamala too?
He didn't come out to any music. He just Jafari was. There we go. We got our mandatory belly slap of the match. But
they were waiting for that.
So Jafari was giving a promo about how thankful he is to the crowds of Japan for giving him the Big Boy Award or whatever that battle royal was about. And then this, like a 700-pound black guy wearing a lucha libre mask, so you could not see what he looked like entirely. This is like Santo level of how covered it was. Just comes in and attacks Jafari. He's like, why? I wouldn't be surprised if it was Cheeks that was that guy.
Very possible.
So can Low-Ki, do you guys think that Low-Ki can beat Matt Jafari?
Yes.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You know your NCAA football game that you would be showing off from time to time? You'd be playing from time to time?
Yeah, the college football revamp mod.
That's a mod?
Yep. The original game was on the PS3 and all that in 2013, but yeah, they managed to revamp it and all that with the more updated rosters, teams, and all that.
You ever thought of doing a series with that?
I do that with Zach and Boris. It's just more like something for us to do.
Oh, wait.
Because there's already a lot of people doing videos of it. Yeah, that's a shocker.
What? Too close to ropes, you idiot.
No, look, he's already heaving and huffing. Why am I not surprised?
Big and fat and big and fat.
It's like that one song on Newgrounds I saw a long time ago, Fat Girls on Bicycles, and then the little bit of the chorus, he's huffing, he's puffing, he's huffing, he's puffing, he's huffing, and puffing, and going really slow.
I think he should be happy the fact that Scott Steiner's not here.
Oh my gosh. That'd be the great... Oh, yeah, no, rope break somehow. Do it again.
Because you and I both know that if Scott Steiner was here, he would be a happy camper.
Oh yeah, but imagine if he has to be his tag team partner. It'd be the worst match ever. Low-Ki definitely holding his ground. I'm shocked he even lifted him. Well, you lifted him, you got that move on, you deserve the win. I don't care.
Wow, Low-Ki defeats Bison Smith and Matt Jafari. He's the only junior heavyweight winning matches so far.
Yeah, I think that's a hint. Oh, good number. That's like the second highest match we've had so far, right?
Yeah.
Just about.
All right, up next, Bison Smith versus Jamal.
Oh, that should be a good match. And Jamal is an underappreciated wrestler.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
3 minutes and I'm out of here.
Yeah, and some of the stuff he did as Umaga is, like, people forget, like, that last man standing match of him and John Cena, that was one of the best non-Royal Rumble matches at a Royal Rumble ever. Other great examples of that category, the Triple H Cactus Jack hardcore match at Royal Rumble 2000.
Yeah, Jamal has done some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, but it seems like people don't talk about him as much as they should.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that he was released while Rosie, who was... I'm going to say Rosie wasn't in the same league as Jamal, stayed in WWE.
Maybe he was
But
more
my guess is
charismatic
Jamal
than
was... Huh?
Maybe he was more charismatic than Jamal, maybe?
Maybe.
Nah.
I think it could be that Jamal was seen as way too stiff and risky while Rosie was safe. Because that's something WWE likes. They want you to be safe first.
Yeah.
Hey, gosh, look at that.
Oh God.
Orange boots, dark blue trunks. My gosh, he really is representing the Denver Broncos today.
New York Knicks.
Zach, say the famous Russell Wilson line. JM, would you like to say it?
I don't even know what the line is.
Broncos country, let's ride.
That line. I thought you were talking about
All right. Not from Colorado.
3 minutes and we're out of here.
He even has a 3 on his shirt.
Like I said, 3 minutes and we're out of here. Broncos country, let's ride.
You have to do it right when the taunt comes up. Broncos country, let's ride. Just that, like that. Comes in and out. Man, some of the memes over Broncos country, let's ride are great. I think I showed you some of those ones, right?
Yep.
My favorite one was the one where it showed like the O.J. Simpson car chase, and there's Russell Wilson in the foreground. Broncos country, let's ride. Switches over to one of those plane crashes in the lakes where the people are on the wings waiting for rescue boats. Broncos country, let's ride. And then to top it off, the JFK motorcade. Broncos country, let's ride.
Hey, Chris, I got a better one for that one. Broncos country, let's ride. Back into the left. Back into the left. Back into the left.
Back and to the left. My gosh, imagine being a Broncos fan.
Picture the JFK assassination in that movie.
Yeah.
Why?
When was the last time the Broncos were good? I can't remember.
80s, I believe.
Don't know.
I wouldn't say they were good in the 80s. They never won a Super Bowl in the 80s. They're basically, oh gee, we need someone to go to the Super Bowl to get killed by the 49ers. Who should we send out this year? I know. Hey, Denver, you busy?
Well, they could have done that with the Vikings in the 80s.
The Vikings were the 70s example. Then the 90s, that was the Bills. There's always that team each decade that they're basically designed to get killed in the Super Bowl. The 70s was the Vikings, 80s was the Broncos, 90s was the Bills, 2000s. That was basically anyone that was, who would it be, actually, to be precise?
It's kind of hard to pinpoint. There was like a lot of momentum shift in the 2000s, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
There's so many ebbs and flows.
Yup.
I'll just say anyone that wasn't with Eli Manning in a Super Bowl against the Patriots. There we go. Problem solved. That's like 3
one that
teams
didn't
that
have
lose.
Randy Moss.
Here's the thought. Let me ask you guys something. Okay, so you guys played NFL Blitz back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I only had the Nintendo 64 version of NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
How were the other NFL Blitz games that came out after the N64 one? The PS2 release?
Basically the same.
I will say, gameplay-wise, it probably peaked with 2003, as well as Blitz Pro. The downside is that there are no late hits.
Which is a shame, because the late hits were always the fun ones to do.
Like, I know that...
Let me specify.
I know the NFL Blitz 03 had a tournament mode.
Yeah. Yep.
What was in that one? You guys know? Jake, you know?
I don't remember the tournament modes. I didn't play it that much. I mostly did the little franchise mode, which is pretty much season mode, essentially.
All right, Jamal doing what the 49ers and the Giants did to the Broncos in the 80s and beat them. And I just saw Argentina just got the first goal of the game. 63 minutes into the game, they're leading Mexico 1-0. My gosh.
You know, Konami's
Nobody
got so
wants to
many-
score these
Yeah,
past few
Konami's got
days.
so many different soccer games.
I know,
This is why
but
it's hard
Pro
for people to watch
Evolution,
soccer, bro.
yeah, the Pro Evolution Soccer is still like the best Konami soccer series.
I would
But
say
that
it's definitely up there as far as
e-soccer-
simulation goes.
Oh yeah, I definitely think that customization you can do in that is very,
Mhm.
it's much needed.
Yeah.
But that
So-
e-soccer game they tried to do a while back, it was
Just-
Oh, no, that's you're going with it. That's the name going for it.
Dynamite soccer game that came out in the PS1.
You know, the last soccer games on the PS1.
Oh wait. Next up, Gigantes versus Steve Carina.
Oh,
that's
Lord.
the Gigantes, brother. That's right. The Wall is in a wrestling game in Japan.
He made it.
That boy Malice.
Look, you know you made it when you know he made it.
Yeah. And not as a
Actually,
DAW template.
Yeah.
I mean, he was with All Japan at that time.
Yeah. But you get what I mean. Like, sometimes some of the templates, they were on the roster, but they were made template anyway, like Curry Man.
Anybody remember the High Voltage tag team in WCW?
Yeah, and for some reason, they got bigger in Japan, despite, like, how.
Different audiences, I guess.
Yeah. Kenny Chaos, Robbie Rage, I think their names were.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Kenny Chaos have more success in XPW?
I wouldn't
Or
be
am I thinking the wrong
surprised.
Yeah, but it's very possible. Yeah.
I mean, it is XPW. I mean, it's quite the indie.
And I don't think, there's like a high bar considering what he was doing in WCW.
Yeah, I mean, he was just basically a guy that would win matches on Saturday night, worldwide, whatever.
Yep.
But then he goes on Nitro, he's just there to job to, like, Booker
Anybody.
T.
Him and Mike Enos.
Bush is actually having more success in AEW than his brother, than his big brother, than his little brother.
Oh, that's good for him. All right,
so
I'm gonna go
who do we got?
Carino.
I'm gonna
I
go
got
with boy
Cruz.
Malice.
We're throwing every name except for Gigantes at this point.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't count Gigantes out.
Yeah, when did this game come out again?
This
2004.
2000.
Oh, yeah, this is right after his TNA run, yeah.
Yeah, right after.
Because he was doing this character while he was in NWA TNA, even back then. Even
Yeah.
around 03.
He was with Cyber New Church with James Mitchell.
Yeah. And he did have success in NWA TNA. We got to be fair.
Mhm.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah,
he
it's
legit
just
did
like-
everything but win the title, yeah.
Yeah, but as the whole program with Jeff Jarrett went on, the more he went downhill.
Also, there has been an overflood of talent in a short period of time.
Oh, yeah.
On top of them going bankrupt in 03.
I don't
You
know
know
who
who
to
I
pick
you
here.
want to know who I feel should have been given more of a chance? His tag partner, Slash.
Yeah, Wolfie D.
Yeah, I honestly feel that I really wish that a Japanese promotion would have given him some tours or something.
Yeah. He reinvented himself hella hard.
Like, dude, I would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, we went from
he was a
PG-13
shoo-in for
to being
01.
a Dark Order type guy with James Mitchell.
Yeah, dude, he was a
Mhm.
shoe-in. He would fit right into 01.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Or even All Japan at this time frame, because they were definitely trying to do that. But, like, if you were WCW or WWF and you got released, you're basically guaranteed to have a day or a tour in All Japan.
You were going to get a shot at least once. So.
Yeah. Unless your name is Chronic, then, well, it was a good investment.
Hey, hold on.
Chronic was not a good investment.
I would say if it was a good investment if Brian Ives didn't hurt himself.
Yeah, but, like, you gotta remember, Chronic goes in, wins the tag team belts, get less and less dates while being champions, and then they have to vacate the belts.
Is it even an
Because-
investment at that point?
Oh, it gets even better. They come for the Wrestle 1 show at the Tokyo Dome, where they have to face off Keiji Muto and Goldberg.
Yep.
And allegedly, from the stories, Goldberg stiffed them so hard that was their last ever match, not just as a tag team, but as wrestlers in general.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know how true that was.
Oh,
I do know that certain types of abuse is catching up with that boy Brian Adams, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, he passed away in 2007, if I recall.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brian Clark is still
The
kicking,
boy
and if
Raph.
I recall, yeah. Adam Bomb,
to be honest.
Between those two, I would say Brian Clark was the better wrestler.
Yeah, easily.
But from what I'm told, both of them were liked backstage. Like, if I recall, Brian Adams was part of the little group that Undertaker had where they just hung out and played, Bone Skull Club or whatever it was called.
Bone Skull Crew.
Bone Skull Crew with a K, because that's what cool kids do.
90s.
Where all they did was basically drink beer and play dominoes.
Yeah, that's how 8 era was going. Yeah.
Basically,
God.
basically big Puerto Rican sit around and play dominoes all day.
It's funny. I think Savio Vega was a member.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I got Malice winning this match.
And if I recall, Yokozuna also.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Jake said, I'm just sorry, him with little tiny dominoes blocks, considering how big he got.
Oh man.
And then to make the joke even better, I bet they also ordered Domino's delivery.
Wow.
Oh man.
He just dominated this man.
Fucking
The entire
Steve
match.
Carino. Somebody give that man the Triple Crown title. He will be unstoppable.
Yeah, DDT, he got the last word, but, he still lost a match. Let's see what the crowd thought. Wow, they liked that.
80% for he got this.
Steve Carino died? Oh, totally, I love it.
Alright, now time for the main event. We're about to see a burger as Scott Norton takes on Mike Modest.
Lord.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Scott Norton, do we need to explain about who this great guy is?
I've actually met him. He's actually a really cool guy.
Oh yeah. Great guy. And then of course Michael Modest, another guy who did a lot of tryout matches in WCW, WWF.
Mm-hmm.
Especially one of the matches was on Beyond the Mat documentary.
Michael Modest, a guy known for murdering people with elbows.
I think he was the first foreigner to win the junior heavyweight title in Noah. Held it for 3 months, which is, of course, angry emoji Trunks.
This is Dana White.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dana White is in the ring. Yeah, this is a cover of a Metallica song. So, yeah, Dana White does come off as a guy who would come out to the ring or cage to Metallica.
It's either Dana White or Steve Wilkos.
I'll go Dana White, because I don't know who the other guy is off the top of my head.
Who's the old bodyguard from Jerry Springer?
Oh my god, that would explain it. I don't follow Jerry Springer. So, I never thought I would say this, but I never thought talk shows would be more fake than wrestling. And again, if I recall, wrestling writers were also in charge of the Jerry Springer writing, which would explain a lot. And if I recall, Springer actually does have like a law degree where he can actually be a judge.
Yeah, this is kind of funny. This is what he got famous for.
Yeah, I guess it was just down to the whole exploitation market in the 90s.
Well,
Pretty much.
technically, first, but before you can take the judge's bench, you have to have been a well-respected lawyer first.
Well, there are a lot of judges who aren't very well respected. And yet they still got their job. Have you ever... What the heck is that?
I don't recall Renee Dupree like 5 seconds.
I don't recall him ever doing that in the game.
Well,
Oh man.
well, respect it or no, but a lot of judges were lawyers before they put on judges' robes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, a lawyer, you're supposed to pretend to know what you're doing when it comes to the justice system, so it makes sense that you would pretend to know what you're doing on the other side of the gavel.
Yep. You'd be surprised what a lot of people did before they got talk shows.
Oh yeah, if I recall, Maury Povich was an asshole.
He was a whole ass news reporter.
And Montel Williams, if I recall, his name was actually Richard.
It might have been Vontavious Porter, I'm not sure.
And then Oprah. That used to... I can't even make the joke, I'm sorry. Oh, man.
She was a poor woman from Baltimore.
She was a poor woman from a poor family, spread in this heart from this monstrosity. I am going to hell for doing the Bohemian Rhapsody for Oprah. It's like, not many people deserve the Bohemian Rhapsody joke. Oh wow, this is actually a very 50-50 match for some reason. Oh, now it's not. No, he's dead.
Like, nah, that's all you get.
After that spear, that should have been like a... You may have noticed Modest's body still moving. That's because his body doesn't know it, but his whole inside system, like his mental capacities, are dead. If I recall, sometimes that happens with some animals. If I recall, like octopus have that, where despite their brain being dead, they still try to move for a bit before they finally die. I know chickens do that with their heads being cut off.
Well, every...
Oh, Phantom something, I forgot the name of it.
Everything does that course.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never seen a person. I never heard of stories of someone getting their head cut off and them running around. Well, except for that Colonel Sanders incident, but for the most part, no.
No, I meant like most every creature has a couple seconds of movement after they actually die. It's the last of the nerves firing.
Now this is gonna be a crazy survey, but if you had that moment, what would you do with your last few seconds?
You're not really in control, so you just twitch.
But would you be able to say a word? Like, would you say something like what? Oh, hey Skittles, welcome. Would you say something like what allegedly George Carlin's last words were, which was cooter sandwiches?
Wait, this isn't that one porn chat I was supposed to join. Oh shit, this is wrestling. Porn chat.
I already know what I'm saying, bro. Suck,
So what was the giveaway? Me saying George Carlin or something?
No, I was just on wrestling. I thought I thought this was my hentai chat. Well, the hentai voice chat. So I'm like, oh shit.
Man,
well, either way, we got
really?
Scott Nord winning a match. The shock of no one.
Place? Wait. Oh yeah, this is the wrong place. Hold on, real quick.
What a freaking weird individual he is.
By the way, now,
Wow.
He already left.
He's gone.
Gosh darn it! I hate that. Skittles was talking about porn chat. He leaves. Match rating 69. When JM presses OK to continue on, Skittles comes back in.
Great timing, baby.
Right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this iteration of the International League. We will see you guys tomorrow. As for next time's matches, we are going to have Buchanan versus Taio Kea, Juventud Guerrero versus Mike Barton, D'Lo Brown versus Curryman, Scorpio versus John Tento, Tom Howard versus Dr. Wagner Jr. in A Block. In B Block, we're going to have Bison Smith versus Gigantes, Steve Carino versus Scott Dorian, The Gladiator taking on Mike Modest, Jamal versus Matt Jafari in the battle of the big boys. Van Sad Acid versus Low Key in a kick war. And King Adamo taking on C.W. Anderson.
That sounds good.
Yep. So we will see you guys next time for the KOC 2 International League. Who will be the fairest foreigner of the land?